What's going on, everybody? Today I'm gonna make I guess an advanced aim guide to help y'all out, fellow controller players or whatever. But basically, I'm gonna be explaining like aim assist and how to find the right settings to make sure your aim is as good as it needs to be. But anyway, let's get right into it. So I play Dual Zone, right? And I think, and for me personally, Dual Zone is really good. Now, any of these curves can work for anybody, to be honest. It's all preference at the end of the day. But the ones I would recommend, right? Classic, linear, and Dual Zone. These three I would recommend. I really wouldn't recommend exponential, but it might work for some people. But me personally, I use Dual Zone. Now I've been playing around with linear, and I might swap to linear at some point. Maybe we'll see if I can get some right settings for it. But that's just my take on the curve stuff. Any of these are good except for maybe exponential. But I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there who can play on it. So you do you. But that's the curves, right? Your horizontal, your vertical. You know, these matter a lot too, because horizontal, you need to be able to track people. Like, yeah, I'll shoot some bots. Like, you gotta be able to track people. If you can't track people, then you're not gonna be able to kill anything. But basically, you get some somewhat decent tracking, right? You need a horizontal, vertical you can actually control. I'm used to my stuff, so I can actually track pretty decently. But I will say, like I said, I'm probably gonna swap to linear at some point because this Dual Zone's really good. This is the curve right here, but the Dual Zone's good, but the linear is a lot more consistent. I feel it's just kind of hard to do micro adjustments sometimes because it's too fast, but I can make it work. But then you go into the aim assist stuff, right? The window size, the aim strength, and the ease-in. Now, I like a high ease-in, but you know, for some people you might like a lower one. And for the window size, I put 10 because I like that it doesn't overlap. Like, let's say, here, I'll just put this on the no time so y'all can get a good understanding. So I'm gonna put these bots, right? I'm gonna turn my window size up to 100. So it's gonna start pulling everywhere, right? When they come across my screen, you see how it's moving my reticle? I'm not even doing anything, or it's not doing it here. That's kind of weird. Like when you go in game, you'll feel it because it's not. I don't know if the range is as accurate as it should be, but you see how much more snappy it is when I have the window size turned down. Like, I can't track like this on 100. Now granted, I'm used to this. Most people would probably play in a range of like 30 to 50, honestly, but I've seen people play on 0. It just depends on the person, right? The ease-in, I've seen a lot of people play on the low ease-in, but I cannot play on that. Like, it feels weird. Now, it might just be because I'm running Dual Zone. I feel like I need a higher ease-in because, you know, the curve moves faster. I need to be able to readjust quickly. But, you know, for some people, you know, if you play linear or classic, like a lot of classic people use low ease-in, from what I've seen. So I think that could be helpful for anybody, honestly. Another thing, right? So say I put my ease-in on 0, right? It's gonna stick. Like when I put my crosshair on people, it's gonna stick. But the caveat with this is, depending on your window size, it might be too wide of a stick. Like if you play with 0 ease-in, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like No, I don't personally like this because it feels like the game's aiming for me, and I don't really like it. But it could work for some people, right? 0 easing. Now, vice versa, if you put on 100, right? It's gonna feel very smooth and very loose, but it's not gonna feel as sticky, you know? Now, this is something more up my alley, because I like this smooth tracking, but I will say, with a different curve, it might feel different. Like, I play dual zone, like I said, so for dual zone it might feel fine, but linear or exponential, it might feel way worse to run 100 even. And matter of fact, while I'm in here, let me just go ahead and... So I've already put that on 100 and I put on 90, right? The strength is how much it pulls, right? If I put this on 0, you see how, like, how much more loose it is? Now granted, I can kind of track a little bit with 0 strength, but it's still kind of hard. But I can't do it consistently, right? Now, yeah, I don't know how any... I mean, there are some people that actually are better at raw aiming with the strength turned down, so if that's you, then, you know, maybe turn the strength to 0. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think this is for me, because I can kind of track, but I'll be way too inconsistent with this. So that's basically it, it's a strength. So the window is like how big you want the box to be, right? The ease-in is how, like, I guess, how smooth or sticky you want it to be. Lower is stickier, higher is smoother. And then the strength is obviously how strong of a pull you want. So that's basically how the aim assist stuff is. So hopefully stuff like that can help y'all figure out a good settings to use for your controllers and just help you aim better in general. Now I also would recommend a dot reticle, a dot or a circle or something small so you can actually track, because having a fat reticle is kind of hard for anyone to track like they should be. But that's basically my like tips on how to get better aim in this game. If y'all want like a projectile, because I know I did like a hit scan for character. If y'all want like a projectile specific one, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely make one for you. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching. I can't speak English. Appreciate y'all for watching. Based off the feedback, I will make a projectile version of this, and hopefully I get to do that. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Go win some games.